Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180, and
The Fallen Fed. Hey guys, what's up?
you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Episode 171. Thank you for joining
171.
us.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone.
Once again, if you don't know, we are live on YouTube. It's
We're
kind
very,
of our thing going on now.
we're very live. We're
It's
very
very
live.
cool. So if you haven't had the chance to jump on with us, it's your chance to interact, give us questions, join in the conversation of what we're talking about on hand. Uh, the guys have their own conversation in there too. We get new listeners every week, so be sure and tell your friends and hop on over and join us for the live broadcast even before it's put out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Okay. Well, we've got a pretty awesome show. As you can see here, I figured out how to make the screen work, so you guys can see.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys can see what's up here. I hope you all like it. Unfortunately, now I can't monitor how many people are in the chat, but oh well. It's all good.
I got that on my end.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Then,
we're good.
yeah, then we are settled.
Yeah. Right
Awesome.
now we have the general 500 watching.
Only 500? That's pretty low for our numbers, yeah?
We yeah, we just started right now. So,
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's very true.
yeah,
Okay.
it will get up there in the thousands by the end of the night. Then we have the ones who aren't shy to talk and joining in our conversation, like Laser Toy Pants with us, JLA Reject. We got Michael Wisman in the house, Juan Sanchez,
Woo!
Rough and Tough. Everybody's in here tonight.
Yeah, we got a full house.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for showing up, everyone. So, we got a pretty packed show tonight. We got a lot to talk about, yeah?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, dang, man, the internet's blowing up for a week now.
And it's the day before Toy Fair.
Right.
Like
I
the
mean, we've had,
day before Toy Fair.
yeah, I'm sorry. I still can't get sick of Baby Yoda, even though that's been all day. I can't get sick of G.I. Joe, even though that was the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's do this. And then we still got new stuff arriving as we speak today. A whole bunch of store and collectibles dropped. So your pockets better be ready for that. Disney hit me with some stuff today. Come on.
Which Storm collectibles?
The Sub Zero, some of the King of Fighters stuff, the
Oh, okay.
wrestling one with the mask. That is all dropping as of right now. So be ready for those of you that have pre-ordered.
Uh-oh.
There's about four of them that I have seen out there.
Well, that's it makes sense why I don't know, because none of those are Street Fighter.
Right? Yeah, there wasn't a Street Fighter one, but that Sub Zero is there. I think you pre-ordered that one.
I think I did. Yeah. So I'll be
Yeah,
getting
so
a
that
message
that
from
should
Brandon.
be hidden one. Exactly.
He'll be
I'm
all,
waiting for that message too for my
"Where's
stomach to hurt.
where's my money?
Yep.
Where's my money? Better have my money." Just give me a minute, man. I don't know. Please, just hold on. Whew, man. So where do we start here? Where we always start, right? With what we got this week.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Why don't you take the helm on this one, sir?
Okay, well, like I said, I already got hit with today. Payment went through for Shop Disney. So that first plush Baby Yoda is coming through, the $30 one. So if you did that one, and that was on the Disney store, that one wasn't found other places. That kind of popped up, and it says that it's shipped. So is this going to be the first one that we receive? I know we've been getting pictures of everything all day, the last couple of days of all our Baby Yoda overload, and even revealing more new stuff, which we will get into later. But that definitely went through today, so I'm technically throwing that out there. As I said, I'm waiting for Supreme Collector's message of that my Sub Zero came in because I saw pictures of that, so I'm going to be stoked on that one. I picked up my final step for Cuckoo, so that's cool. So I'm good with my 3 now.
Nice.
Um, yeah,
Originally there was 5, right?
I do, and I see that everywhere. I'm just trying to really calm down. I really am. You know what I mean? And I want to,
Right.
but um, I'm really trying to keep it calm. So I'm like, okay, 3 heads. I can do that. I know there's 5, but no, not right now. So I mean, because we got a lot going on. We got our Frankensons meetup coming up.
Yes, yes, we
Um,
do.
we got all this revealed. I mean, who knows what's going on tomorrow?
Right.
So I finished my one. You know, I had that. What else came in? Crap. There was something, man. I'm trying to remember it. I'm trying to remember it. And I can't right now. I don't have it in front of me. I don't have it on hand. So that means that it's downstairs. And it's probably a transformer or something. You know what? I think I got in some of my transformer stickers. You know how I like to throw on? They've actually come out with some cell shaded stuff. So I need to do up my Sub Zero a little bit. So I got those to come in. I got my other shoulder Yoda to come in. Um, and the was that last week or no? Yeah, wasn't it? I just picked up my Revan, Jedi Revan.
Yes.
Okay, so then that's been it, man. Kind of slow because I've been waiting for to hear what's going on, you know?
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
yourself?
Let's see. What did I get? I got in my PX exclusive Mezco 112 cable, and
Ooh, nice.
I really like this figure a lot. But
Really?
but but there's a huge but there. He's too small. He's way too
Really?
small. Oh, dude, he's like, yeah, he's tiny, man. I'll have
Oh man,
Yeah,
really?
I'll send you a picture of him next to the Legends Wolverine. Jake Peterson, what's going on, man? I don't know if you know, but next weekend, next Saturday, we're gonna go to Frankensons. I know Augustin said he's gonna drive up from down there, so if you can make it, you should roll on up. We're all gonna try and meet up and whatnot. Um, so
Correct. Some
yeah,
surprise guest.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, the cable's nice. I really love it. But like I said, it's just too small. It's way too small.
Wow.
Yeah, he should be a lot bigger. I know the normal one, the normal release is pretty big, but this one is not. Like it's a little bit even like shorter even, if that makes sense. I should
Okay.
probably like turn my head towards the microphone when I talk.
It's because I know what you're doing. You're grabbing it right now.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
you're trying to see. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, no, with Mezco's, you're right. Jake Peterson says he's a midget. Yeah, no, he's definitely small, but it's nice. It's a nice figure. And then I got in the DC Essentials Nightfall Catwoman, so that was cool. Pretty nice figure. Of course, you don't get any accessories at all, unfortunately. That would be cool if we got a whip or some fisted hands or something. And then I think that was about it. Um, I got
Mm.
I got another Figure Arts Scarlet Witch because I forgot that I ordered it on Big Bad. So that went
Oh,
through,
for
and
real?
I was just thought, oh, that went through. Okay, I guess I'm getting that. So I have two.
That's a real nice face mold, though.
Yeah, yeah. The paint and everything came out nice on it. Like it really does look, a
Yeah, I've been
lot
seeing a
like the
lot of
actress.
pics this week.
Yeah.
Correct.
I figure
Oh
what's
my god, did you see the meme that was going around of Figure Arts, Marvel Legends, and everything with the sisters?
No.
and that
Oh yeah,
literal
yeah, yeah,
figure.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my,
I did.
that was great.
Yeah, that
And
was
I was
great.
like, I love when things are truthful because it showed the two other twins, and then it had her figure arts one. And I was like, man, that's right
Pretty,
on the money there.
pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I think Jake Peterson asked what time we're gonna meet up. Um, I think what we'll probably leave here like 10, 11 ish. Does that sound about right?
Okay.
So that'll put us down there around noon.
Sure.
Does that work? Does that work
Mm-hmm.
for you? We haven't had a
Sure.
chance to hash
Yeah.
this all out, but I think that makes sense. I think that'll work.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
yeah, so yeah, probably
I'm
around
cool with that
noon.
because I got a full day going on, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, noon. I want to say probably around noon. We'll be getting there. So yeah, I think that's about it. It's a pretty light week. I got the Cable, the Catwoman. I went to my comic shop the other day. I got some new comics. Oh, I got that new Street Fighter game. That has been a nightmare. And
I just want it.
I'm just old school, so like when it's like you plug it in and it's like, oh, let me go ahead and upload this. You're like, what? It's 45 minutes for what? So then you
Yeah.
get that done, and then it's like, oh, we have a new update. You got to wait for that too. What? A new update? Okay. Well, can I just play now? Oh, wait, no, I have to go through the store and input the code to get all of the stuff because apparently I could have done this without buying the new game. I could have just bought the expansion pack, is all it is. Didn't know that. So went through that, then downloaded that. Then I had to restart again to get that to go. So after about 2 hours, I was able to like play for like 10 minutes. So that was not very fun. I wasn't happy about that. And then I went to go play the other day because they had a net code patch and the server was down, so you couldn't access any of that extra stuff. So I was,
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I can't play today. So literally before I hopped on here, I was able to play for 15 minutes, and I picked it up last Friday or Saturday, one of the two. If yeah, so that's where we are with that. But other than that, yeah, I think that's about it. So we got a whole bunch to talk about, and it's not even Toy Fair yet.
Right.
Stop that yawning. I don't want to hear that yawning. You make everyone
Did I
tired, man.
really?
Yeah, you did. I heard you.
Did I really?
Yeah, I heard you.
Dude, I didn't even realize that I did. My bad. I'm serious. You said
uh,
that, and I'm like, wait, there's not a guest on here. Who
yeah,
was that?
yeah.
When you're that tired.
When you're that sleepy,
Yeah.
dude.
You start talking in the third person.
This week was rough. It was very rough.
Yeah, it was.
I
That's what
thought
I'm saying.
I thought I was going to be able to get a lot done this week, and that was not the case. Forgot Monday was a holiday, so my family was home and they kept me awake pretty much all day after getting home from work in the morning. So that wasn't cool. That made work real fun on Monday night. You know what? Before I forget, because I forgot last week, let's go ahead and talk about this hashtag thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've noticed some of you guys are already using it, and there's a couple that I'm like looking at already. Make sure to utilize the hashtag ToyMigoThumb, not Toy Migos Thumb, Toy Migo Thumb. If you would like your photo to be used as a thumbnail for the show, so put in your toy photo there and use that hashtag. And I want to say next week, so maybe for 172. Well, maybe I'll use it for this one. I don't know. I'm going to go through there and I'm going to pick one this week to use. So I'll make sure to tag you in it and, everyone can see, from using that. So it's kind of a way for you to get exposure or whatnot, and it kind of makes my load a little bit easier, so I don't have to work on a photo every single week. You know what I mean? And it'll probably help the flow of the show a little bit better as well, right?
Oh, yeah. So I was also thinking of this too, though, and I'll throw that out for you right now is what if somebody else hashtags somebody else's picture?
I would prefer the consent of the actual person.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I've already been addressed that already.
Okay.
So I wanted to make sure. So it
If
does,
you if
guys, it's
you
got to be your picture.
yeah, so like if that does happen and you're like, "Oh, I really think this would be a good picture," hit up the artist, let them know
Correct.
what it's for and whatnot, and say, "Hey, if you use this hashtag, then they can they'll look over it and they might use it for the show." So make sure to do that. Um, there's already a couple that I've been looking at that I'm like, okay, yeah, those are good. So, make sure to use that hashtag if you want it used.
And if you really don't know what all that entails, honestly, because I know some people might not, what that means is so as you see us always upload the show from Instagram to Facebook to anything, those have all been Cheney shots that he sets up every week. You can see they're all new, and then he has to edit it, put it in, and everything. But it's not only just to say, hey, here's the show. When you listen to the show on other platforms, some people may not even notice that comes up on some platforms as far as the picture when you're listening in your car or your computer or anything. So it really is exposure as an artist for you to get put out there. And I
Yeah,
hope you guys understand that it's not just oh hey, we're going to use your picture. No, it's really because one, it's a cool looking nice picture. You worked hard at it, and it will be seen by a lot of people who listen to the show. It's not just, you may join us here live, but there's still so many people who listen to the show and everything. And when they use whatever they want to as their streaming device to listen to it, it does pop up there on almost all of them. So
I
it's a
know.
good way to be seen and kind of, here you go.
I know for a fact it shows up on Spotify and SoundCloud. So
Yes.
yeah,
I believe it's SoundCloud is even bigger, right? It's like the full screen.
yeah, you get the
It's
full
on there to
screen and it like
pick,
kind of
and
like
then when you
slowly
listen,
scrolls. Yeah.
correct, correct. So
So
very, very cool.
so yeah, if you guys want to do that, go ahead and use that tag there. Use that hashtag. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some of this toy news. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna use our nifty new screen platform here, as you can see, and on the screen we have the Power Rangers 2 pack of Rita and Zed. That kind of popped up a little bit. I want to say around or after last week when we were recording, so we may have talked about it, but it's a pretty neat set. I know some people are a little upset that they're you know repackaging Zed, but this is going to happen with any kind of Hasbro product. Like you're going to see this with the new GI Joe
It,
stuff we're going to talk about later. What are you going to say?
yeah, I was surprised. I was gonna say about that whole little debate that was going on there, because there's a lot of people who didn't jump on the Power Rangers train immediately, and they've missed them. I know that's one definitely that I haven't seen again, probably since after the Pink Ranger. Like we kept saying how you could see the Pink Ranger and Pink Ranger, but seeing Zed was kind of that was done with.
It was real
So a
quick,
lot of
yeah.
people who were like, man, correct, that I got to commit to this, are happy about it, but I couldn't believe the flack of, oh, why are they doing that and blah blah. And I was like, man, that's a big chance for a lot of people to get it again, which is to me always good in my book.
hmm Yeah, I've seen. Kiki first said that he's been using the tag. I've been noticing that. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Um, there's actually one of your pictures I want to talk to you about too. So yeah, no, and that's the other thing about the Z two is Kirby Squad mentioned that they'd already got the Z, but this one's got the new painted body and all that. So, and this is just normal Hasbro protocol. You're gonna get stuff that's gonna be repackaged and stuff like that. So, they kind of missed the
You got Star
mark,
Wars.
huh? Yeah, look at Star Wars. Look at
Let me tell
Legends.
you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about repackaging there.
Oh man, they're your number one repackaging source
Correct. And this is what's funny of the industry that we're in. You know, a lot of these, and yes, I'll call you youngsters who are new to the game of collecting and doing this, and all of a sudden, you're full in on your Power Rangers. Sorry guys, there probably is going to be at least probably two more Zeds that might be repacked somewhere in a Comic Con exclusive, in your whole set of getting all the originals exclusive. It's just kind of a go-to there. It is something you're gonna have to get used to.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
Case in point is X-wing Luke, for sure. As far as regular figure, black box, and then a archive, an exclusive that is like $200 in price. And with those, there is nothing different at all,
Oh man, I mean,
except for packaging.
bring up the 3/4 inch stuff. That's
Oh,
your
that's
biggest offender.
whew,
Like, how many
yeah,
packages has a stormtrooper been in? How many packages has
correct.
Oh, the list could go on and on and on. But I,
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt. Okay, like we could even make a little wager here. I would not doubt that Rita is going to get a single pack release with a different face.
uh-huh,
I'll bet
correct.
you
A different
anything on that.
expression.
Yes, different head,
Yep, yep,
different face sculpt. Probably like the more plain, just you know, vanilla face. And this one, you'd be like, oh, I wish I would have got the 2 pack because she was angry, and I want the angry face, so I got to jump back and buy both of
correct.
those. It's inevitably going to happen. So, but
And here's something the guys are talking about right now. We got Mervine who's saying, Zed isn't updated. It's not the same. We got hands have the armor painted and the legs are slightly different. That's correct. And back in our day, as we're talking about this Stormtrooper, it was the exact same Stormtrooper for at least 3 repacks,
yeah,
but we still bought it.
there like luckily there got to be a point in time with the 3/4 inch. I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yes.
Like I just can't
Yes.
anymore. I can't. I think I've went as deep as I'm gonna go. Like I just, maybe I'll get a new character here and there, but the new characters would come one new figure would come every like 3 or 4 waves, and
Yeah.
everything was repack.
Yeah. All the time. And that's where I saw it, as all the comments that were going on and everything. That's how I took it, was everybody's loving these Power Ranger figures. It's a nice outlet, rather than maybe say a Figure Arts. Way cheaper, great figure, great aesthetics to the figure, great molds, great face scans, everything. And they're like, yes, cool. And then they jump on this right away as far as what, 2 Zs, you know what I mean? And that's where you can kind of see the people like that, because this is where it goes. And we can't only say Hasbro either, because look at Storm with the different colorings.
Well,
You
I
had the
want
very first
the.
red.
Oh, go ahead. I said I want the that clear arm ice arm Sub Zero that I keep seeing that they haven't talked about yet. I'm gonna get that one.
Yeah,
Like,
correct, right. But look at Zangief. Red was the original, and then the same one in blue, but you can't find red. You know what I mean? That's just a color scheme. So just as Mervine pointed out, well, his hands are painted on this one, and the legs even a little different. That's all it takes for them.
mm-hmm.
So I'm with Cheney 100%. there will be another Rita.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Mm. But it is a nice little pack. But then people were also arguing over the price. That was very weird. So
Well,
did you hear about this?
yeah, it had gone up as one price, and everything was saying otherwise.
Yeah, they even did like a little commercial skit about it. And
Yeah.
that one had that cheaper price. So I really wonder what's going to end up being honored when it is finally released.
Well, they changed it. By the end of the day, they changed it. GameStop was like, "Oh wait,
Oh, I didn't even know that it got changed.
yeah, it got changed."
Oh, okay.
So good there. Oh, wrong way. Still getting used to this here, everyone. Then we have this. We've got the Hasbro Pulse fan vote, and I'm confused at what these pictures are because I was talking back
Oh,
and forth with Dario about it, and these are all figures we've gotten before.
and
So
that's what I immediately saw that. I didn't understand what everybody was guessing about. I didn't even take it that way. So what conversation did you guys have? Because I was having other conversations with people where I just plainly said, no, I don't think they mean specifically these three. We've gotten these. I
yeah,
think they were just using it as like somebody went into the back. Hey, can you throw me up a picture for fan vote? Okay, silhouette. Here you go.
yeah, that's what I took it as. And but I guess people are like, no, no, we have to find out what those are. I'm like, I could tell you every one of like you got Silk, Electra, and
Yeah.
Sif. Like I don't. Those are all three have been released. I don't know. I know we're promoting the fan vote that comes out on the 22nd or 28th. My bad. Um, but yeah, so these fan votes are kind of tricky sometimes. Angela was a fan vote. Who else? I can't remember what the other ones were. I just remember Angela being fan vote. Yeah, okay. Mervine said they might have been previous fan vote winners, which makes sense.
Was a silk?
Yeah, it's Silk. It's Silk,
No,
Sif.
I'm saying silk was a fan vote.
I don't know. It could be. I could be completely wrong. I don't know.
So yeah, I got that too. But man, it was really funny because I took it just as that. It was. I don't think they're talking about these three specifically, guys. I think it's a vote that's going to go out there.
Yeah, it's just a hey, the vote's going to go up on the 28th of
Yeah.
February, so make sure to cast your vote when it goes up. So we'll make sure to send a link and whatnot and get this thing going. And they usually announce the winner of these votes at Comic Con, so we'll find out at Comic Con who the winner was. And then they even have like little voting
Hmm.
things while you're there as well.
And also, if we wanted to really break down the pictures, because then one dude actually got an argument with me on Facebook when I had just plainly said, I just literally said, literally playing, no, I think it's just a silhouette that they threw up there. And I said, Silk, Sif, and Electra. And then, no, these are going to be the reveals and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, then if you're going off of that, what about there's background pictures in there too?
Right.
So what is that? I said, it looks like somebody, had an oh crap moment. Like, hey Josh, do you have that pic so I can post up for a fan vote? Oh, yeah, here you go. It's right here.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. And that was it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And yeah, this dude legit got mad because he was like, you don't understand. We need to figure out who these figures are that they're going to be released that we're going to vote on. And I'm like, oh, okay. I just left it at that. I was like, all right.
Yeah, there's sometimes it's just better to just kind of like, okay,
Yeah. But I don't know.
you're right.
That's Yeah, it was kind of weird how that exploded, but yeah, that fan vote will be coming soon, and I
Yes,
think that's exactly how it is. For the Star Wars end, they gave us just a list and you picked.
that's the way. Yeah, that's the way it always goes.
Right,
We've
that's
got
what I'm saying.
we've got Nicholas von Frankenstein in the chat. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. All right, we'll just move on here then. Here we have this looks to be exclusive version of a 6-inch Snake Eyes. Is this true, Ernie? Does this look like a 6-inch Snake Eyes to you?
Well, guys, unfortunately, this is fake, and no,
Wah, wah, wah.
yeah. Man, this blew up everywhere. First thing when I woke up, and then it just throughout the day was just kept on and on and on. And yeah, so this is the box shows a convention exclusive. We just don't know which one yet, but for what. And it looks real nice. I mean, I get it. It's going to come with the scroll and the extra weapons, but seeing how Snake Eyes is packaged on the left, as far as just that box, that may be what we're getting as far as a mock-up for regular release. And
I
I'm
th-
sure being exclusive is that artwork that's on the back that I said, man, I really wanted a poster of that I really think is going to be handed out this weekend.
Either this weekend or at Comic Con.
Yeah.
I think it's a kind of color deco, so it's kind of like a black and white. So like the normal packaging will have GI Joe in full color. Everything will be in full color. I think that's what the normal packaging will be.
With that back though, I think the back is going to be like a Marvel Legends back.
Oh yeah. I'm just talking about the front. I'm talking about the colors.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is total convention colors. But I think we're going to get our red, white and blue every,
Mm-hmm.
like you're saying, yeah, full color everything.
Now the what is it? They're speculating the price point on these is going to be 30 as well, right?
That was word right away as soon as we started talking about that last week. And I had said, well, then he better come with a lot of stuff. This has a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
And
not counting the extra stuff. We're just talking about what's
oh
in
no,
the initial black box here.
correct. And the close-up pictures of Snake Eyes himself. I get it, guys. It's not exactly what you want, what everybody wanted as far as anything. It's not a classic figure. It's not a classic cartoon. It's not IDW. It's more of a mashup of all of them. And you know what? I'm cool with it. If you look at those close-up pictures, he has the Rashikage on his belt. It's on his chest, on that different looking sword, the detail. To see the guns and everything, the grenades on his bandolier going across. Like, okay, for this is exactly what we've been talking about as far as if you're going to give me that price point, then it better be full. I mean, that's not even, the backpack in there and everything too. Like, yeah, I can definitely see me in my hand holding this and be like, okay, this is kind of justifiable for it.
You're all, I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Now, if they gave us total nostalgia and it was actually not a bath, but a build what was the first one that we had? Was it the mass destruction weapon?
Oh, yes.
Remember that
The weather
when some of the
machine or
figures.
whatnot.
Yeah, and the figures came with it. So
Mm-hmm.
imagine if we even get that in there. Like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Or we still have even said, man, when are like for Star Wars end, or something. So imagine if they just gave us a build a figure Cobra Soldier or something, that
I think we're just gonna get weapons with these guys, to be honest.
a bunch of weapons.
Yep. I think
Then I'm
that's
cool with this
I
because, like I said,
think
the details on it that we've seen, I don't think it's just because this is an exclusive, but the details within those weapons and everything, then I'm cool. Like I said, because like the symbol is painted on the sword. It's
mm-hmm.
not just there, which makes a huge difference.
Well, see the other thing too is like remember the Black Series like jumped out the gate like had all kinds of crazy stuff and all kinds of gnarly paint apps. So it's like these first ones are going to be like, all right, yeah, and then you go, okay, cool, everyone's buying. Now let's trim it back a little bit so we can get some more money.
Right.
Unfortunately, but that's just the way it goes. But this thing, it looks nice, man. It looks real nice. I can't deny it. It looks. What did I just do?
Now, here's what's funny to me, and I made the comment on our own page, and I had a lot of people talking to me about it. And I did it in another group that I'm a part of on Facebook, and I said the same thing. And what my comment is what's really funny, and me and you talked to each other about this on the side, was could this have been our old mold that we saw a long time ago, and they're just using this for this exclusive?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't
Right.
doubt it at
You know
all.
what
If
I
this is
mean?
the
Because
like I saw it
that's
and I
all
was
we ever
all
talked about.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
that looks like the one we saw before, except he's got
Right.
the baggier pants.
Yeah. And could have been that final product that they just had sitting there. And okay, then, and that's why this is our first pick, is because yeah, there's a ton that were made for convention exclusive. Go ahead and put it out there.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead, move that right along.
like we
And
had
so
we had that set up already. Just go ahead and rebox it and
yeah,
yeah, put it out there, please.
because if you remember when we saw this a long time ago, it was a wow to us. Like, man, look at that articulation that they're showing in there. Look at what it's going to have here. And we're like, man, can you imagine? And then it was like, okay, yeah, like Joe would be the place to go ahead and go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that's a good move. And okay. And then all of a sudden just disappeared. And
Yeah,
like I searched and searched for that old photo and I can't even find it or anything. So
yeah.
like I really do wonder, was this it?
Rectangular brought up a good point, saying that there's a video showing the range of articulation, and it's got drop down legs like SHF figures on the hips to get more range of
Nice.
motion, so you can get the legs up higher.
Uh-huh.
So
Man, that's what I'm saying. This is looking good. I'm very happy with it. And I'm sorry, even more so as an inbox collector and like that. Like I've always said, sometimes people don't understand an inbox collector. Like, what is it? And I've mentioned this on other shows before. Sometimes it's that Velcro packaging, where you can open it and show the figure inside and like this. This one for me is that artwork. I think I'm going to go get that on my back next week. And
oh
I'm just,
wow,
I'm gonna do
yikes!
that whole yeah, I'm gonna do that whole thing. Did you see that? The black and white that with the mask and the swords,
Mm-hmm.
and then it has the wolf. Did you notice that above the head, the
Yep.
devil head?
Well,
The what are those masks called?
there's also another picture that's out there with this figure next to the wolf too.
Yes.
So obviously, we're gonna get the wolf in the standard release. I'm imagining.
Well, I heard that got updated to not from the series, not part of official set or something. But then somebody said
Oh,
official set of the release that we saw, or do you mean this could be released later and there was no comment? So don't know. It's very questionable.
okay.
But it,
Rectangular says no wolf. We've got Andre in here. Hello, Andre.
what up, Andre?
The man, myth, the legend. The slithering into the darknesses.
So
What?
yeah, I mean, I'm very happy for what was shown, what we saw out there. Like I said,
I
that
can't even wait until what is it? Saturday is the day for the Hasbro um what is that? The Hasbro what's the word I'm looking for? Presentation. Jeez. I've got no
yes,
brains right
yes,
now.
yes, yes. So here's what I think I got so excited about that artwork, which sometimes people don't understand, is if this is kind of like your clue of what's to come, right? If this is going to be our figure set, because basically, like I pointed out when we were talking about it, is that artwork is showing what's almost half of that first case release,
Yeah.
which is oh man, awesome.
Including Baroness.
Yes.
That caught
And
my eye like right off the bat for some reason. I was all, ooh, Baroness, okay.
and that's a different looking Destro under her. A Gung Ho, the Roadblock, the Scarlet, Snake Eyes, Duke. But even that too, vehicles were shown at the bottom. I mean, that was another major thing as a kid was GI Joe had vehicles galore.
Yeah, it's highly doubtful that we're gonna get vehicles for 6 inch though. I just
I
don't see
know,
it
but the
happening.
thing is if it does, like it doesn't, this is another thing you got to remember about our vehicles, though, too. If you remember a GI Joe vehicle, it was very simple. It was a body or a shell. You snap the wheels in, you put on your stickers, and it worked. Or you got half the body and you put it together. You know what I mean? It wasn't a real vehicle. It was a GI Joe vehicle
Mm-hmm.
that was fine by that standard. Just a solid shell, some track wheels, you put on the stickers, and your figure sat in it. You get what I'm saying? Like if we get back to that, like, ooh,
I
I'm even
highly
down for that.
I highly doubt it.
Look, don't
I
shoot
don't
down my
I
dream here.
don't mean to rain
Don't
on
shoot
your
down my GI
parade, but
Joe dreams.
I'm just saying, man, it's not it's not I highly doubt it's reality. It's something where it's like, you may it all depends. Like you better buy like 3 or 4 sets of this first wave if you want vehicles. I'll tell you that
Look, all I'm
right
saying
now.
is you're not going to come over and play with my his tank when it's out. I'm just going to laugh at you and be like, I told you.
Well, if you buy like 4 or 5, cases, then you'll get your his tank. But if you're gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna get one of each and call it a day, then it may not
Seeing
be.
the snake eyes, that ain't going to happen. I'm already wondering how this is going to go down. What's your thought on this release? Are we seeing this busted out tomorrow? What is this convention exclusive they're talking about?
Oh well, they'll announce it on Saturday. This is
That's what I'm
the
saying. Is
yeah.
this going to go up on Hasbro Pulse as your Toy Fair exclusive?
I think personally, I think this is probably going to be a fan channel
Okay.
because it's just too early for Comic Con.
Oh, it's wait to have this out when, but then see, that's what made us jump to. Is this the one we've been waiting on all this time? Like,
Yeah,
they just had cases and cases. Because if you remember, that was supposed to be a Comic Con exclusive. That was
right,
going to be the whole story behind it. Was
right.
we have a Snake Eyes coming out? Shh. Okay, here's a picture of that leak. Shh. And then all of a sudden it's going to be a Comic Con exclusive, a box set, and then we're going full force after that. And then it disappeared. And we're the ones like kind of what happened to that Snake Eyes. I remember there was even people that told us, "What are you guys talking about?" I mean, because we've been doing this for what did we just come up with? Like 6 years?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, what do you guys mean there was? No, there was. Like all of this happened. And then all of a sudden it just disappeared.
Kirby Sprout Kirby Squad brings up a good point. They could do a build a vehicle, like the McFarlane ones do. A car that doesn't fit the figure.
No, I don't want a mini his tank. I got that already. I got a 3 3/4 his tank.
Okay.
I don't need that. It's gonna, and if we're doing the McFarlane, it's gonna be smaller than that. It's just gonna be oddly shaped.
Mm-hmm. Very oddly shaped.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we can move forward from this then. I think we've gone gaga over this guy enough, yeah?
Yeah, that blew up. It was so awesome to see that everybody's still full into it.
Mm-hmm.
And man, you know what? Though there are some Joe collectors out there who are more faithful than Star Wars people.
Yes.
I didn't see that one coming. Some people who just talk about raining on your parade, who are like flat out, I'm not getting this. It's not 3 3/4. That's not a GI Joe. I was like, whoa! I swear to God, I
No,
was
no, I
like,
believe you. I believe
uh,
you.
I was all, whoa, okay. Like I think he even had a GI Joe handle name. I think,
Well,
um,
there's definitely people out there that are like, yeah, no, this isn't GI Joe.
right.
I don't like this whole 112 scale world. I don't want to be a part of this. I'm not going to be a part of this. I don't care about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Roadblock 6969 says I am not collecting it.
yeah,
That that's not my GI Joe.
yeah,
Yeah,
roadblock.
that is like. I was like, after all this time, and well, not only that, but plus we've had word that 3 3/4 is coming back. So like you
I
would think,
like I said, I bet you anything 3 3/4 inch is going to be the Jazzwares. It's going to be
correct.
the video game shaped or based one.
Yep. Yep. Totally, fully agree. And then seeing this reveal of the snake eyes, okay, give us everything. If you're making something up, give it to us. And if it looks like this, then this cool, then I'm willing to accept it like that. Like I said,
Correct.
I'm going off of the artwork off of the back of that box. Okay, I'm cool with it. Even though that storm shadow is a little bit blurry in the background.
Don't
If
worry,
that isn't even storm shadow.
you'll get him. You'll get your ninja. Don't worry.
No.
Just
I
hang.
just I need to get that back piece done before Comic Con so I can walk around shirtless in the
There
con.
you go. There you go. With your pasties on.
Yeah, with the Cobra symbols. Cobra symbols in the front.
Cobra symbol pasties.
Yep. And my big old back piece of
Yep.
that artwork on
Just
the
all.
back.
What's up? What's up?
Yep. I'm
I
so
came here to
down.
party.
Yeah.
Cobra. Just walking around screaming, Cobra! La 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 la
I was,
la 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 la
I
la la
was
la la la.
just gonna say that.
Cobra! La 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 la. So, dude, what is up with Ernie? Man, he really likes G.I. Joe. But he doesn't have to keep screaming, Cobra! La 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 la.
Hey, I'll get if those pasties don't get me noticed, that will.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that'll definitely.
but I'm pretty sure the pasties will work.
Yeah.
All right, you want to get into this next reveal of the Hulk?
Yeah, yeah. Take it away.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So okay, we get this and talk about more people losing their stuff over something. Was who is this? Well, we get this reveal of this Incredible Hulk for the new video game that's coming out. One thing you guys need to understand is this video game, all the characters look different. It's a video game style, and us as collectors gotta, we talked about this with the GI Joe thing when some people didn't even know the game that I was talking about, which is a phone game and like that. Well, now we have a console game that's coming out, and this is your exclusive. So my question is also was for a day or so, about half a day, there was a release of a Hulk exclusive that you could pre-order on GameStop, and then it got shut down and it got taken away. So is this that same Hulk that was being talked about? And with this reveal and this going up, as I believe it's a $90, so you'll get the game and then you'll get this Hulk as well. it it's cool. It's another figure to add, but a lot of people didn't feel that way of the gamerverse Outback Hulk. And when you read it like that, then you understand kind of where the game is going, as far as, okay, so this must be, the Hulk was hiding out in the outback, what are they called? The Aborigines, I believe is the name, with the painting and on his face and everything. And he's just basically probably in the game has ended up there lost, hiding out, which is the full beard, the hair growth. But that's cool. Like a lot of people didn't see this as being a quick mod for a gray Hulk. Like, get the paint out of the way. You got that. Use one of the heads that's on sale right now with the mini going down at Walmart for all your markdowns. I believe what that last head come with? Was it Shuri, I believe? And then throw this on, paint it up, and you got a quick gray Hulk that you just made yourself. That's how I saw it as. So
I saw it as
a
a
lot of
pass.
people though.
Is what I saw it as. I saw it as a cool. I don't have to buy that. And if I absolutely really want it, I'm sure I can get it on Amazon for way cheap, like a few months after it comes out.
I just see it as this. If you're already a fan and you're getting the game for 20 more bucks, you can get this Hulk. Go for it.
Yeah,
Give it a controller, sit it next to you, take some pictures with it.
yeah, it does nothing for me.
But like I said, in all the game days now and everything, all of those figures look different. Supposedly we're getting a whole, that's one of the next lines coming out. is
Oh,
based off of this video game.
yeah, yeah. According to Rectangular, who's here in the chat, he says we're getting a whole video game wave, right?
Correct. And all of those look different from their video game
Very,
esque.
very drastically different. Yeah.
Right. So to see this one's like I said, okay, he's got to have a backstory. Hiding out with the Aborigines, has this paint look, hair all crazy, beard going. And what maybe threw it off for the people was the showing of the teeth. Maybe if they just gave him an angry head and no teeth showing, I think that would have swayed people.
So you think it's the teeth is the major culprit of people not liking this?
When they got mad and then they didn't see that he does come with that other head. A
Oh,
lot of people just
it
go,
comes with another head.
yeah, doesn't it? Doesn't it come with a plain faced head?
I have no idea.
Dude, I thought so. See, that's what I'm saying. You're one of those people who just immediately passed on it. Like, nope, I am not getting that.
I didn't
Yeah,
say I'm not ever getting it. I'm just saying I refuse to pay full price for it. It's just
I'm
meh.
not going to go for that video game one. Like I said, I think this is going to be available. Look what happened with the Star Wars one. The Star Wars one was supposed to be get a figure with the game, yada yada yada. I walked right up in there and bought 2 of them without getting a game.
I also walked in and bought one without getting a game.
So there was that half a day where there was a Hulk that got released, and I was trying to find out info for it, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. It was done with. I believe that's what this is. So a $20 Hulk that you could mod into a gray Hulk, why not? Test your painting skills.
It's only 20?
That's what the listing was at first in the computer. Now, do not get me wrong. The computer from a source had said exclusive Hulk 1999 pre-order Marvel Legends.
Well, we've got
I was like, dude, a Hulk for 20?
We've got Uncanny Assassin, who happens to be a GameStop employee in the chat. So,
I didn't say that.
What? What'd I say? What?
Please keep sending me that info still, but I didn't say that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm with Gary Foster Jr. This one's on clearance.
What?
I'm grabbing it on clearance. I'm with him on that one.
So you won't even do if it was $19.99? A Hulk for $19.99?
I don't know. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. It doesn't do anything for me.
The last Hulk that we got for $19.99 was the very first Avengers wave. Other than that, any other Hulk has been a Build-A-Figure or packaged with others that you had to pay up price. If you think about it.
Okay. Yes, it says
$20. I'm just saying.
20. Yeah, it says 20. Well, just wait till the Smart Hulk gets reboxed and put out for 20.
Oh, is that going to be one of the ones too?
I don't know.
Probably.
They'll probably just give it the paint that it deserves, and then go, here you go. Now you could buy it normally without having to get the whole wave.
Yeah,
they love to do that now.
I'm sorry, I still can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me my other Kingpin I don't have.
I saw the best meme with this. It was great. It had Drake like, oh no, with this, and then it's like it showed a picture of the Outback X-Men from the 80s. The comic Outback X-Men, and he's just like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel. I'll pass on this. Give me some Outback X-Men. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do that all day.
That's funny.
Yeah. So,
well, if this is $19.99, I'm gonna grab one of these.
Hulk's like your jam. This is like,
yeah,
like if they came out with a video game version of Wolverine, my tune would be completely different. Be like, oh, $20 and you get this with the game, guys. Like, look at it. He looks a little bit different, not really comic accurate, but I'm in. He's got claws and he's Wolverine. I get you.
Even though there's 100 different Wolverines, your your butt would still be saying, but guys, this is an all brand new Wolverine.
Oh no,
Never had
no,
it
no,
before.
no, not at all. I would be like, gotta get 'em all. That's how I attacked that one. It's like, gotta catch 'em all. Get all them
Yeah.
Wolverines. Gotta get 'em all. Can't wait
No,
for that Age of
I am.
Apocalypse Weapon X. Can't believe it. Woo! I hope they announce
This
the
is
House of X, Powers of X Wolverine. I hope they do Saturday. Come on, let's do this.
well, I'm looking for yes. Then they'll just announce the build a figure for it,
Yeah.
and then immediately come Tuesday, found in Chicago. Here's the whole wave, and then and then all of a sudden here's Cheney. Did you see it yet? Why don't you have it in your hand? Sorry, I'll get right on it, sir.
Mervine said I'd rather pay for an animated series morph before getting this Hulk at full price. That's wrong. I'll pay full price for this Hulk all day before I get an animated morph.
Here we go. Here it goes.
Yeah.
Look, let's just leave this poor cousin Eddie Hulk out of it because that's exactly who this is. This is cousin Eddie Hulk right here.
That's an idiot.
Just leave him alone. Let him be with his hair and his beard and everything. And you can put him in the back of your display. You can.
Just let him chill.
Yeah. Yeah. The funny thing is, all those people who pre-ordered it, who thought, "Oh, cool," but then read everybody's comments of "What Hulk is this?" Who say, "Yeah," and then there's going to be that picture that slips out where he's in the back of the display. Like, I thought you didn't like that. See, cousin Eddie Hulk. All right.
All right,
Let
let's
him
move
slip
on. Let's move on here. We've got this 112 Collective Mezco Predator. Is this going to be the one, Ernie? Is this going to be the one?
I gotta see what it's gonna be. You know, I love my NECA Predators. I saw this and even I said, "Ooh, what is this?" So I don't know. I want to see. Let's see what gets revealed. I want to see full figure. I want to see accessories that we're getting. I want to see features. Here's the thing about NECA. We got what, like 75 different Predators that are all legit. Each one is different. Um, are we going to get that with this? Is this going to go off of what Predator? Are we going to go Alien versus Predator? Is this going to be Predator this, that? I need more info. We'll see. But I like what they showed already just from that pick.
You seem too skeptical, in my opinion.
But look at it. I mean, this almost looks a little bit Predator 2 ish with the mesh t shirt on, like El Sinestro likes to wear on the weekends. And that one right there. Look at it. And then he's even got the braids. So I don't know. I'm going with maybe Predator 2.
Miss T-shirt.
Look at his mesh t-shirt. You know which one? The half cut off football jersey mesh t-shirt.
Yeah, we need to start putting him on milk boxes.
Yeah,
We don't
we
know where
do.
he is anymore.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I don't know where
I
he
just
went.
get quick messages here and there, and then it makes me wonder even more.
Man, you're getting a
And then
lot more than anyone else.
I'm like, Andre, you guys aren't on a bender, are you? So yeah.
Oh man, Xenomorph from Mezco? That'd be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Look at Joe. He's like, there ain't nothing wrong with mesh.
Nah.
Yeah, we never
Joe.
said there's anything wrong with it. We are just saying that's what Rich likes to wear when when he's just at home.
Right.
He's
The
got that.
cutoff.
He's got that, and he wears that hairnet so that his hair doesn't, get all messed
Mm-hmm.
up or wavy or
It can't. It's a
whatnot.
weekend. He's got to be straight for the week.
Exactly.
Right. So yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with the mesh calf cut off shirt. Maybe pink. I don't know. I'm just saying, but Predator likes his black. So let's get a full review of this and then I'll let you know.
So
But
you,
I was surprised to see Predator though. Did it surprise you?
yes, yeah, it kind of caught me off guard. I was like, oh, what do we have here, huh? We've got Predator. Interesting. That could be cool. Is it does this warrant a buy for me? Probably not. I probably won't buy it no
Right.
matter how cool it looks. But I can get behind the people who are going to be like, yeah, no, I need this. Like I could see Johnny being like, yeah, no, I'm getting that Predator.
Oh, I'm sure he saw that flash and was like, "Boop, pre-ordered."
Yeah, boop boop boop.
Yeah, because so many things go. That's what's great about our world of toy collecting that some people don't get. It's exactly what you said, Ernie. Are you going to get this? You know, I love Predator. For you, it may look cool, but it's a pass. Johnny, all those shots are going through his head. Like, oh my god, I can have him money. I could have him by a tree. Wait till I set up my range shot. Wait till like, just in that first flash that he saw. It really is a whole different game for everybody. And that's the thing about it. If you look at Mezco, sometimes people say that. Why did they pick this? This came out of nowhere. No, that's awesome for about a couple thousand people on that side. Like, sure, all day.
Yeah, no, no, I'm completely for. I mean, it's gonna be good quality. There's no ifs ands or buts about that. Like it's gonna
Right.
look beautiful. There's no way around that. For me, it's just I'm not that big of a Predator fan, but I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
appreciate the quality and the it's. I wonder what happened where they were able to get the license because from what
Correct.
I'm understanding, like NECA was pretty strong with that. So
Well, yeah, but not only that, and then plus how much they've stretched it out as well. Look at the Walmart exclusives that are out there right now of the Alien Predator like cartoon little figures for like kids are supposed to buy those
yeah, like
fluorescent ones.
yeah, they're kind of like a throwback to the Kenner stuff.
Correct, but even more so, even more kitty like.
Is that NECA that put those out?
I believe it was,
I
yeah,
don't think
wasn't it?
so. No, I don't think
No, who
so.
had the license to those?
I don't
See
know.
again because I thought NECA had full on Predator.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it Funko?
I doubt it. I want to say it was one of those other companies that are not too popular.
My
But
bad.
anyway,
I thought NECA's been swinging some stuff out the gate a little bit different, and I thought it was
that's what she said.
Kirby says Fisher Price,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
And just to let you know, I don't for uh law reasons and judge court reasons. I don't want to repeat Andre's words, but you can see it in the chat. So no, if you go to episode 171, Ernie said he knew where he was.
Okay.
So, all right, just to let you know.
God, I am like snorting and everything here.
Would
Jeez.
Predator be part of a Mezco horror line? Ugh. Still hard licensing wise.
Yeah, Todd brings up a good point. They probably fit into that category of $80. Um, so the naked deal,
Well,
yeah, is probably
correct.
similar to the Hasbro
Eh.
thing where it's like, hey, we've got it up to 80 or whatnot.
Reject of Doom put out Loyal Subjects. That's funny. I was chaining those. I was with that group from right out the gate, and then they
Mm-hmm.
just kind of blew up. They're more of a Funko type licensing right now as far as what they put out. They're getting licensing for like everything. I mean, their figures, they've even gone into the latest ones that I saw were Hot Wheels loyal subjects. And I was like, okay, this is way different. I mean, we've had Transformers, G.I. Joe, moved on now to He Man, yes, Predator, horror, and even now Hot Wheels. Like I was saying, I was like, wow, that's real crazy. Literally a loyal subjects box of a deformed looking Hot Wheels car, and that's what you get in those blind boxes.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it all depends on licensing, like Rectangular said, because of the price point, what you could put out there. But what we were saying was as far as a figure like that, um, basically we thought NECA had it locked in.
They did do TMNT, Marvine. You're correct. And they did Dragon Ball, and they're doing My Hero, and they did
And I have all of the originals.
He Man. and Power Rangers and all kinds of stuff. Here's something I know nothing about, and I guess this was a big deal. There was a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of energy around this. I don't know
Okay.
anything about this, so
Okay, so Bootleg Joe can jump in here if he wants and give us some comments on the side. Basically, what this is going at is if you go back to our old, and I say this because he's a huge wrestling fan still, and there is lots of huge wrestling fans out there. I mean, there's even some in our community who even work for Mattel who are still wrestling fans on the side. Who is that? Action Figure Attack, I believe, has a lot of wrestling information all the time.
correct.
And with that is this. Here we had out of the gate again Vince basically took over everything, right? I mean, back in our day growing up, you had WCW, ECW, and instead of finally fighting them, he just went out and outright bought them, took over. And that was kind of then merged everything. And now with that is they have NXT, but that's still a WWE property. Well, this is AEW now. And for it to have just started and gone this big, and it's basically a lot of old WWE people who have left, got fired, yada, yada, yada. And now here it's grown so fast, so quick, they even have their own toy line. And Jazzwares is the one doing it.
Yeah, I did notice that it's Jazzwares, and I did notice that you're gonna want to keep your eye on Jazzwares in the
Correct.
next couple of years because
Yes.
they've been making big moves lately, and they have a lot of people that used to work for Toy Biz over there. So this right here obviously has got to be some kind of connection with Dave Vonner because he's over there too, or he knows people from Toy Biz that you know that he used to work with. So it all kinds of adds up because he's working in Mattel on the wrestling stuff right now.
Yes. And now here they've come out. And if you look at not only the poses that they have them in, showing the move the
Mobility.
move yes between them. Look at he comes with a sledgehammer already, nicely painted, big belt already. He has the fingers in that pose, the elbows. Like if you look at kind of what this is, and then you look at those WWE figures that are more expensive. What is that line? They have different ones.
What, the like ultimates or whatever?
Yeah, they're almost like a $20-$30 price point. And then look at these are your basics, which their basics are way different. So if you're looking like at a $20 price point for these, yeah, they're gonna go. And like I said, the popularity of this AEW is growing very, very fast.
Well, that's just awesome because competition always works out better for the consumer.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to have both of these groups, competing to get you to watch their show.
Yes.
So they're going to be doing the best things that they can possibly do to get you to tune in. So now you got these guys pumping out toys, and they're like, look, we got figures here. And we got figures that are more articulated at the same price point as a basic. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just, throwing that
Looking
out
at
there.
pictures, this is what we're looking at.
And this is a $20 price point? Because I think basics are 10, right?
Yeah, those no, I think they've even moved it to like aren't they like 13 now or something?
I don't know. Like I said, like this, I don't know. I
I
don't.
think I got my basic Sergeant Slaughter for my articulated icons at a markdown of 7. So I think the regular was like at around 12 or 13 for the basics.
Uh huh.
And then and then you get into those ones that are like right at 20, and now those major ultimates are 30.
I think I'm gonna take a cue from or take a cue from Robo and be like, Cheney don't know wrestling like at all. Like I know like the top tier guys. Like I know my Hulk Hogan's, my
Yeah.
Macho Man's, my Sting, Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant. I know those things. And there's a lot that I don't know. So
Okay, well, I know for sure you remember the announcers of JR and the King. That's all we ever had growing up. You remember that?
Yeah. And I remember the guy
Okay.
with the rubber
Well,
bands on his face.
at AEW, their announcer is JR. He left WWE. So that's a huge thing in
That's
itself.
exciting. That's really
Correct.
exciting. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mervine said, he said it reminds him of the old days of WWF versus WCW.
Right. Those were back in the day. You'd be switching between channels as a kid.
Well, I just remember like there was the WCW on USA, and then there was WWF everywhere else. And man, Sting was like the main guy for the WCW for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they had like weird figures, like because my neighbor, he was really into wrestling. Like he had the plush like wrestling buddies. He had the ring. He had all the like the figures. You know, the ones where like they had the spring in there and you could make them jump and all
Yeah.
that. He had all that stuff. He was really into it. I didn't. It just didn't do anything for me. I was like, it's not Batman or X-Men. Why do I care? Or Turtles. So, but there was a lot of cool toys that he had that I was like, oh wow, that's pretty neat. I don't know why it never like hit with me, but I think it's cool. I'm still down with it. So
Yeah, and like I said, coming out the gate with these figures, that's a big thing. You know, they just started and just built themselves up to this huge fan base. So Jazzwares to take it and then also jump in there. Haha, watch what I'm gonna do and jump in the ring in there with everybody else too.
oh,
You like that? You
oh
like that?
that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was flawless, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, like Bootleg says, AEW, it started a revival back in it. This is your perfect time to jump back into the wrestling game. You know, like you were saying, it's great. It's of the old days, like we were all saying, and to have these figures out there and now because it's kind of like you're seeing again. You want to talk about a reproduction of a figure that's huge on the wrestling side. You have your basic, and then you have a different shirt on. You have a different smile. That's all they do, and wrestling collectors eat it up. They will. This one comes with the belt. This one doesn't. So to have another line out there and somebody else actually challenging them and going toe to toe, that's an awesome time. It really is. And yes, as Joe says, they're pushing WWE. He's excited for this. You need to get back into it. These are some local guys right there, two figures from Hesperia who are in it, the Young Bucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they're already being made into toys.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So very, very cool. Yes, we're kind of back into the old days, of basically ECW, WCW of pushing that edge. And
Mm-hmm.
here it is. And now to have the toys backed up against it too, and good ones at that.
That's
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you haven't had a chance, go ahead and check out our most recent episode with the Unparalleled Universe if you haven't heard it yet. Be sure to share. And yeah, this was a fun little shot that I did right here. I don't know if you could tell, but the NECA diorama is behind back there.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's a nice figure. So that's all I could say.
And now you have an extra one.
Yeah. So.
Oh, no, boy. She looks good. You do have that out of the gate sometimes where it's like, man, okay, yeah, I got to get the figure arts over everything else.
Yeah, no, it's right. Cool because like the way you throw the light on it, sometimes it's like, man, that's spot on. That's really clean. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
And then we have this little guy.
Oh my gosh. Like I said, all of a sudden, dude, we don't have anything. We get the show, you get it. Okay, yes, they were hyping it. They did a very, very good job at it. And then all of a sudden we get, okay, pre-order after pre-order, still nothing. And now we can get more pre-orders and we're eating it up. Look at this thing. This thing is alive. Imagine if we had this when Empire was out. Oh my gosh. There's just, and what we're talking about, guys, is the brand new reveal today. once again, even before Toy Fair, is the fully animated The Child Baby Yoda. Comes with the Mythosaur skull. He raises his hand to use the force. He coos, his ears move, his eyes move. This is probably what they used on set, for all you know. You lay him down, he goes to sleep. This is their newest pre-order. Not only that, they had their own mini Mandalorian show down in the hotel lobby this morning before everything getting released. And let me tell you, dude, I'm all for it.
What?
We got bracelets coming out, bikes, jewelry. Okay, here's this one. A cereal. We're getting a Baby Yoda cereal.
What?
Swear to Buddha. Baby Yoda cereal
Ah!
to be able to watch
Ah!
when season 2 comes out with your bowl, just sitting down eating your cereal at night, because that's the best, watching your episode. Like, come on. You're gonna get games. You're gonna get Operation Baby Yoda, which, okay, don't get scared, it's not like that, don't freak out.
Kirby Squad's heading out. Have a good night, sir. Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely, thank you so much. Thanks to everybody who's on with us. We've had some others jump in right now too. You got Operation Yoda, which is basically trying to feed him and showing him stuff around. You got Trouble Mandalorian, that's coming out.
What
Um,
was the Ahsoka stuff? What was that I saw? I'm
okay,
not.
that's still part of that 5 inch line that we got.
Oh, okay.
So they're still pushing that because I'm still waiting for my Boba Fett. I got to get that for the shrine. And even though they went on clearance and we haven't seen anything, there is a second wave coming out. And not only that, now we get this with the new Ahsoka for the new one that releases tonight, season 7, the Clone Wars. And it even comes now, there's going to be two different her Ahsoka clone troopers are also going to be part of that line. And they just announced a whole nother new Star Wars line. Can you believe that? Basically, um, think of the Fisher Price ones that are out there, those small ones, but now bigger at a 3 inch. And you're going to get vehicles. You're going to get, do you remember back in the day when we had Power of the Force, the deluxe figures? And do you remember they wore backpacks?
Han Solo, Stormtrooper. What was the other one?
Luke had like a
That's what
helicopter
it
thing.
was. Yeah. It
Boba
was Luke.
Fett,
Yep.
Boba Fett had a jet thing
Yep.
with Mythosaurus skulls on the side. Okay, we're getting that back in this new line of figures that are coming out. And then there's also a Mandalorian on a speeder bike with the Baby Yoda in the carriage. Yeah, like you see it and you think, okay, this is too much overload. And
No,
then you're like, why can't I have this?
I'm not gonna lie. I saw the one on the bike and I was just all, oh, that's kind of cool.
Right?
And I know for a fact, I'm gonna go down the toy aisle.
Yep.
We're gonna look over there, and my daughter's gonna be like, "Baby Yoda," and be like, "Yep, that's Baby Yoda or the child, you know." But she likes to call him Baby Yoda, so we'll
One
just
for
go.
you, one for me.
Yeah, just be like, "Oh," and she'll be like, "Can we get it?" "Oh yeah, of course. It's Baby Yoda. How can I not buy that?" Like,
Absolutely. Okay, so we got that. Then we the Black Series got shown. That got pushed down to $10. Thank you God for that. Okay. Really scared about that. Were they really going to push us out with the $20 Baby Yoda? Because they could have. They absolutely could have. Then, if you remember, we got the 2 pack of porgs. Do you remember those started at $16?
yep.
And then they got pushed to 8, and it was like, what the heck is going on? I
Hmm.
really thought they would have had us and said $20 for Baby Yoda. It's a Black Series. No, it's going to be $9.99. So thank you for that. Then we have, remember, I kept talking about the Smurf figures, those 2 packs that are just the aesthetics of it, non-movable, no nothing. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
You have that. Then there is the what I mentioned earlier, the Disney Store exclusive plush. That's out. Then you will have another separate Mattel one and another Hasbro one of another doll. You do have the Build-A-Bear coming out. This is all in this morning's hotel show. And
Oh
I
yeah.
think one of the awesome pieces that is coming that I'm stoked about, we're getting an electronic dark saber. I don't care if it's your 1999 play one. I want that.
Ooh, that's awesome.
It's going to light up. It's going to do the sounds. I got to have it. So all this in a hotel lobby was dropped this morning. Like I said, from a bike to the cereal to bracelets to earrings to all this is coming out. And it Mortal Kombat, it has begun. Because I got charged Disney store today with a shipping notification. So I think they actually beat out Funko with their pops, and this will be the first one released to everybody,
That's impressive.
right? Because I really thought it was going to be the pop that was going to be first.
I bet you they're listening. They're all Cheney kept saying Funko's going to beat us. You better get on it. You better get on it.
Right. So that was awesome. And right before the show started, Sideshow showed theirs. And what is that called? Not that one, not the expensive one. It's the those little ones that they do with the cartoon looking eyes.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to bring it up right now. Oh, I thought it was Sideshow. Come on, Sideshow, don't do that to me.
No, no, they're the Hot Toys ones, right?
Hot Toys. There you go.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I don't know.
There's a name for them.
Yeah, and I can't remember it.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Boom, got you. Cos Baby.
Yeah, that one. That's the one that I was thinking of.
There is a Sideshow one. Everybody pre-ordered that one. That was that $600 one we talked about. We've been waiting for the Hot Toys version, and this is what they hit us with today. And I'm serious, dude. I saw this thing, and I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should order that. I don't know what it is about this character, man, but dude, wait till you see these Cos Baby pictures.
I know he's awesome. It's funny the weird like the plush one actually looked kind of scary because it's like his face is all mushed up and everything. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know, because they had like a whole bunch of them in the basket. Just thought, oh, all right,
Right.
all right. Let's see what else we got here.
That was a lot of Baby Yoda.
Yeah, we got this video
With a little bit of others thrown in the side. Oh, and part of that new line is a new Boba Fett. Thank you. So I gotta get that one now too.
Gotta get him. Oh,
I love gold. That's your hint to the next video, guys. What we got today, and that was Mezco Toys Golden Head Gomez. What do you think? I know we mentioned this before, and it didn't seem like people were about it, but I can see some people are about it. Is this something you're going to want to obtain?
probably not. The draft guy.
Okay. Like that's going to be the real deal. Could you see just a giraffe going?
That's a good presentation.
And for those of you listening, if you go to our page, what we got showing on the YouTube live right now was the Mezco Toys video that released to show the brand new gold Gomez. And then they had a giraffe in a trench coat. Now, do you think that's a figure or do you think that's a knock towards Jeffrey?
I don't know, because I was talking to Dario earlier and he said they actually used the draft emoticon or the draft emojis in there. So we may just see that character.
Right. As a whole nother release.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Which is cool. Rectangular says the sound was way too loud on the video. It's all right. We're rocking out with Gomez. It's pretty loud, but it works. Yeah, no, this is cool. This is the Golden Head Gomez doesn't really do anything for me. I've got Street and Ronin, so I'm pretty good. I don't have the normal agent one, but it's cool. But I think the thing that excites me the most is the draft guy. Like, what's up with him? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So we get all of a sudden some dude in a trench coat, pants on, everything, and then the next clip shows basically a giraffe head with the hat and everything.
Yep.
A giraffe looking Jeffrey.
Yep. So Who knows? They might unveil that. I'm down for that. I'm down for the draft guy.
Again, do you think this is a purchase going on this weekend? Is this going to be a Saturday up
I
for pre-order?
I think um I wouldn't be surprised if the draft is a Toy Fair exclusive, to be honest.
Okay.
So only people that attend Toy Fair can get it. JLA Reject says that DC Direct is back. I did see that earlier, so that's going to be interesting. I just kind of hope they don't like stop the Essentials line. I don't really want the Essentials line to stop because I'm having a lot of fun collecting that line, even though it's overly priced. But the figures are pretty decent. I'm gathering quite the collection of them. But back to this Mezco stuff here. Yeah, draft. Notice this Gomez. He doesn't have like the chrome or the vac metal golden head. This is just kind of like a standard, like, semi
Yes.
metallic plastic head, which is cool. I
Yeah.
think I think the shoes look the coolest out of it all. But if when this goes up for order, this is a pass for me, and I'm assuming it's a pass for you, right?
Okay, this is my question. I see the gold, and okay, this will our episode probably won't be out until after, anyways,
Right,
except for those of you joining us exclusively on the live.
right
So
now,
that's
yes,
cool. I'll just
yes,
I'll just tell you 1,000 people right now. Okay,
yes. All 13,000 of you.
do you think that head will be easy paintable,
How are you willing to paint it?
like the black or a brown?
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah,
so now you have the mold in your hand.
yeah,
You
yeah.
picked up
No, you
a
could.
gold Gomez that nobody else got.
Yeah, no, you could just easily, scrub it down with soap and water, and then paint whatever you want on there.
That's I might be able to obtain a Gomez the Fallen Fett way, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm saying? As people look at the pictures and be like, "Hey, I thought that Ernie didn't have any." No, this is the gold one. I sat there, nobody wanted it. I got one and I painted it.
yeah. Yeah, see, JLA Reject says just prep it. Yeah, all you got to do is wash it and get it all ready. And me and you, we're gonna. I'll help you work through this when we paint our thing figures.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a wash on that. Are you? So you're working tomorrow, right?
No, I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, well. When we get done here, we'll talk about it. Maybe we can set up something tomorrow because it's not too rough to do.
Okay.
So we'll make sure to film the whole process and we'll go ahead and post it just to, so you guys can see what kind of amazing fun we had doing it. But we'll go ahead and put a wash to that thing figure, and then that'll give us one step closer to doing this. That way you can go, oh, okay, so all I got to do is pull the pieces apart, wash them really good, and then paint it. So shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, that was my thought when I saw this one. Because there was a lot of comments of there's a lot of people who love all these Gomez figures, but then everybody was like, "Oh, why the gold one?" And that's all I was thinking was like, "Oh, dang, is this going to be one that could actually be obtainable and just able to paint yourself?"
Yeah,
You know?
it's possible. It's definitely possible. I wouldn't, I think it's just so strange to me that this would be your first one. That's what's really funny to me.
Because I couldn't grab any other ones. They were gone, or there was no money there. I see
Well,
this like sitting there of like, "Hey, Ernie, you want a Gomez for $60? Okay, sure, thank you."
it'll probably be 80 to 100.
Yeah, calm down. You've really been shooting down my dreams tonight.
Yeah, I really have. I've been raining
Yeah,
all over your parade.
yeah,
No parade for you.
no.
No soup for you. All right. Well, I think that, yeah, that brings us up to speed here on what we have posted on here. Is there anything else that we forgot to add here?
Yeah, it's pretty funny in our last episode that you can go back and check out right now with Unparalleled Universe.
Yeah.
He has jumped on the Transformers train, and we'd like to call it Astro Train. You see what I did there? Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
he'll
so
be here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, thank you. With that being said, it was funny. Earthrise had a whole bunch of more nostalgic figures revealed and coming out. And I was like, wow, they're really hitting heavy with this. And just for certain reasons of people like him who just got into this, are loving it, or are now on to our series 3, series 4, of generations, as far as people who are on the Transformers collecting business. So now with the Earthrise, which is the newest, latest wave that is coming out of figures, we got revealed of RC, Scorponok, Skylinks, and those are all old originals. RC was from the movie; she's the pink one. Scorponok was a six changer that was huge. And again, back in that, Skylinks then was your Autobot version of like a flying dinosaur, a lion, a space shuttle, a whole center, like, and they're back full on, like all the different transformations, everything. And even RC looks pretty good for what she is. So this Transformers are, yeah, I feel like they're just like they got the okay to go ahead and go for it. Like we got all these brand new people jumping in and collecting and everything, and go ahead, let's throw all these figures that we've just been waiting for out there. So that's pretty awesome news. I mean, we got GI Joe, Transformers. Uh, as far as Star Wars, Baby Yoda showed up everywhere. So what a week, man.
Yeah, it's been intense. We got
Yeah.
what is it? We've got Insta Tamashi posting right now saying that they're doing Evangelion figures. I don't know if this is going to be figure arts or what. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see what happens with that. Um, let's see. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and start throwing them in the chat right now, and I'll kind of look for the odds and ends here that maybe we missed, or stuff that was new that popped up while we were recording, nonetheless, because that always seems to happen. Hot.
Go ahead, check that out. I'll say what's up to everybody in the chat. Thank
Okay.
you once again to everybody who has joined us on all our lives, has kept promoting it. So this is kind of what we're doing now, is jumping on live every Thursday night here on YouTube, and then the show is released for those of you listening for like the last couple months now, as we come back and it's like, so what's going on? Who are they talking to? What is this? That's exactly what you're missing. Every Thursday night, we are definitely live, getting everybody involved now on YouTube. We've had all different listeners, uh, constant people coming back and everything, and we really appreciate it. And like I said, even people who aren't in the chat or anything, but have definitely streamed on with us and listening and everything. So thank you very much to that. So just to shout out everybody today, we had Laser Toy Pants was with us, JLA Reject, Uncanny Assassin, Michael Wispin, Juan Sanchez, Rough and Tough. We also had Jake Peterson, Kirby Squad, Mervine. Thank you, Mervine, for all your help and support. He really throws it out there, tells everybody hit that like button, tells everybody subscribe. Gary Foster Jr. We had Slithering Darkness with us. Thank you very much, Andre. He was in the house, but I hope he didn't get shut down. I don't see him anymore, and that's exactly why I didn't repeat his comments. Uh, Nick, you see that? He was out.
Yeah.
Nick was with us. Rectangular, of course. Nick had the comment about the Dio. Yeah, but not everybody has a Dio. So if you're looking to sell yours, let me know.
But not at full price.
Heck no, not yet. I roll. I can't do that yet.
Oh my god.
No way, man. That's
This guy.
expensive. It's very nice, but it's expensive.
Just
Who like Joe was in the house? Yeah.
Oh, apparently
Shinobi
we've
was
got
with
the
us.
that Shredder and Krang 2-pack starting to hit targets.
Yes.
So that's good for me because I got to double back and get those myself.
Yes, Nick, I know. I'm just saying. I'm always out there for that sale.
DC Direct is back.
Yeah, that's been out there.
And it's going to be crazier tomorrow. Like next week we're going to have a lot to talk about. Next week will be the 27th, so right before we're all supposed to go down to Frank and Sons. And then we have a very special guest scheduled for the 5th of March. I'm excited for it. Ernie's excited for it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well.
Let me just tell your friends, invite new people over to listen to this one.
You're
Listen to
gonna
all of
you're
them, of
gonna
course.
you're gonna want to be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely that episode is coming. And guys, you got to remember, like I said too, please, you may feel like you don't have to, but sharing is caring. It really is.
It
You know,
helps, you know.
we got a lot of friends on here and everything, and people kind of take it as far as, well, Ernie and Shaney have been in the game for such a long time. Really? No, you got to understand, we were in the game before everything, and then sometimes it hits, and people just automatically think you're established in that way. But we really want to get this live thing to continue on and get better. So a very special show will be coming up. So remember to tell your friends to join us, subscribe, like, whatever all that stuff is. I'm too old. I don't know. Do you have to pause?
It's thumbs up on YouTube, I believe.
Is it? Okay. Whatever it is. See, that's what I'm saying. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start. Do you have to do that to get the secret material?
Yeah, yeah, every single time.
Okay. I thought so.
You got it. You got it, man. You're doing good.
So while you're also looking stuff up and we said what's up to everybody, some other mentions out there were I know the next wave of Power Rangers got hinted at with the Blue Ranger in there. I believe that should finish the team. Um Ghostbusters is supposed to be coming out,
Yep. From Hasbro.
correct?
What do you think about that? Does this
Uh
excite you? What do you want to see
yeah,
from that?
I want to see what's going on. Okay, this is what's
Do you
crazy.
want it to be cartoon? Do you want it to be movie? What do you want from it, man? Come on. You got to lay it
I
on the
want
table.
I want movie wise. Okay, this is exactly what I'm getting into. This is the time that we're out though. GI Joe has been said, and we threw this out there last time. Is it a video game? Is it the old toy line? Is it comic? Is it cartoon? Now here's Ghostbusters, the same thing. We got the new movie coming out. There is a video game out there too. The old cartoon, they have the licensing to it now. What does that mean? What are we going to get? There's always so much speculation, and everybody's head jumps into what they like most. Well, no, it's going to be this. Well, no, it's going to be based off the movie, of course. What is anything different? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm waiting for that. That should be another reveal this weekend as well.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We had a question from Mervine asking about the McFarlane My Hero wave. I'm not buying any of the My Hero stuff from McFarlane. I'm just I'm buying the Figma and I'm getting the Reveltech stuff. I can't wait to get that, Reveltech all my in my hands. I actually told my wife because my birthday is next month. I said, "Okay, here are your options. I would like an All Might cake or a Wolverine cake for my birthday. That's what I want."
The old school silver cake pan Wolverine, where you bake it like that, then you have to put all the frosting on, you can make the picture.
Yeah, yeah, that one or All Might, either one.
Dude, don't you remember those? Those were the best.
No, I
There
don't
was
remember.
Pac-Man, there was R2, there was Darth
Oh,
Vader.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now
Dude,
you're
I
not.
gotta say there was some old X-Men ones out there. Like I really think there was a Wolverine one.
That could be. I
Uh
don't know.
Top half with the claws and just his hair.
And
I believe
then
so.
Rectangular said that the Walmart Black Widow is hitting in Canada, so hopefully we'll see it over here soon. I know that last year the Walmart exclusive Captain Marvel hit early over there, and we didn't see it over here till what, like October?
Oh god. And they're still here for like $4.
Yeah.
Still is there.
Yep.
That was a weird one.
Yep.
Mm.
What else do we got here? JLI Reject. When the first wave of GI Joe does gangbusters, will we see wave 2 before the end of the year? Um that's hard to say actually.
Ooh, I say yes. I say we're definitely getting 2 waves this
You
year.
think we're getting 2 waves right out the gate?
Yes, this year.
Okay. All right. Ernie says yes. So when it doesn't happen, make sure to hit him up.
I would say then after that is then what we got to question.
Right. Wave
Okay, here
three.
you go. We gave you 2 waves. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't give us all of your money. You only gave us some of your money. Give us the rest of your
Correct.
money, and then we'll do a wave three, and we will contemplate some kind of vehicle, perhaps, maybe somehow.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, ooh.
Hadouken.
None. Me or Ernie or Dario have not got Stan Lee yet. I don't know anyone that's got Stan Lee yet. Do you, Ernie?
No, I know. Yes, I saw the pictures out there too. Uh, where did I get mine? I think mine was Target. Unfortunately, I think when it first went up in speculations, I had an inside link thrown at me for Target exclusive. Here you go, blah blah blah. I'm like, yes, and I ordered mine up, and then all of a sudden it was for everywhere, and I overpaid at Target. And then you know how Target goes. Are you going to get it? Aren't you going to get
Yeah.
it?
Who's more
It's
reliable,
insane,
Target or Amazon?
dude. For my instance, right now, it's Amazon is more
Yeah.
okay because of this. You'll get a canceled from Amazon. Sorry for this reason, blah blah. You won't get nothing from Target except pending.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then people are buying left and right everywhere, and you're like, well, can I get one from another store? What are you talking about? You're spending, getting ready any day now, sir.
No.
Right.
Ah.
So unfortunately,
Oh,
we'll have to see. It goes down with
I
Stanley.
got like 3 Doctor Dooms this week. I did. So,
Yeah,
so when we
that's
had
true.
Wade on, I was like, "Oh yeah, I got a Doctor Doom today." And the next day, I found another one. And then GameStop hit me up, and they're like, "Hey, we finally got your Doctor Doom." I'm all, "Oh, cool! I'll come get it." Yeah, so I got like three more Doctor Dooms. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, that did happen. Um, let's see.
Mervine has a Toy Fair question.
JLA Reject asks, what do you think of the new Bandai America My Hero figures? They're basically like the Dragon Stars, Dragon Ball figures. Uh, it depends on how deep the line goes. Like I said, with me, I'm gonna stick with the import figures just because I get better sculpt, paint, articulation. It depends on what they put out. I mean, I'm not like if they put out something that's like it probably won't get made in any of the other lines. Of course, I'll pick that up. But it depends, just because their sculpts seem to be real soft, so it depends. I'm not completely against it. Same thing with the McFarlane stuff. I'm not like 100% against it. It's just I would rather get something and be like, because so many times before, like with Dragon Ball, I've been like, okay, I'll get this. I'm like, oh god, I hate it. I hate this. Why did I buy it? I know it was only $20, but I hate it, and I hate myself, and I just want to like go somewhere dark and hide. No, like so, I just stopped doing that. You said, Mervine, more toy for questions. Who steals the show this year? That's hard to say. That's real hard to say because I have no idea what's behind those curtains. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll give you one that made me go, ooh, really?
It was a thing that made you go, hmm.
Uh, yeah, and that was the look at Gentle Giant showing that they were at the show. And if you remember now, Gentle Giant is also Diamond. And they had Star Wars signs up. And it says Star Wars Mandalorian if you zoom in. And then it says Diamond Select.
I don't feel comfortable talking about any of that until after Saturday.
So that surprised the heck out of me right there.
Yeah, we'll
Like,
have to see more from that.
yeah, it shows Mandalorian and then says Diamond Select right next to it. And I was like, are you serious?
Well, that's because they took over the LTD.
No, I understand that, but
Yeah,
still, Diamond Select has not done Star Wars figures.
right. That's yeah.
So still like it's only been our Hasbro.
So
Are we
I wonder if that's going to make Hasbro kind of step up to the plate and go, "Oh man, we should probably start doing better stuff now." Not that they've been doing horrible things.
correct? But that's what I'm saying.
I want to get like 5 of those probe droids.
Yeah, which are out there too, and I haven't seen one yet. Come on.
Mhm.
Come on.
I want those bad.
So do I. So at least
Um
get me two while you get your five.
well, we usually do what I'll do. If I see 1, that's mine. If I see 2, that's
Yes.
1 in you. If I
Yes.
see 3, that's 2 for me, 1 for you. If I see
Yes.
4, that's 2 and 2. 5 is 3 for me, 2 for you.
10 dooms, 5 dooms. It's all the same.
It's all the same, man.
Right.
It is what it is.
So going into show questions, that was a good one because, as you scroll through everybody's setting it up, oh, we're here, Toy Fair, like the whole Hasbro thing, Ghostbusters, the Baby Yoda stuff in the hotel, the secret reveal of this Snake Eyes figure, this GI Joe line that's supposed to have been so hush hush, but keeps slipping out. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, I'm
Well,
seeing this,
the hype is just crazy.
yeah. But then to see a whole new Star Wars and Diamond Select under it, like, man, could this be finally it? I mean, I know licensing and all that comes in down this year, but have we really stretched out there now that this is a huge thing? It's always been Hasbro. That's what you get. It was a huge thing for the figure arts
Yeah.
to come through,
Yep.
and then those are still at this point, even slowly here and there. But if you
Yep.
look at anything, look at Disney bought it over and they still had to make those metal figures that were
Mhm.
totally off and everything. That was the closest we got to something else, but that's like kind of like it didn't even count.
What are those called again?
Elite.
Yeah. Ah, those are horrible.
So now to see this pop up, and especially with Mandalorian under it, like imagine a whole different 7-inch Mando figure that who knows what could be. Oh my, oh
So, all right, let's go ahead and walk into this little fantasy world here. I'm gonna hold your hand, okay?
let's do it.
7-inch Mando comes with
Whew.
his gun, comes with his cape, comes with Baby Yoda and his little hover thing, and you're gonna grab that Baby Yoda and you're gonna throw him with your Black Series figure, right?
He's gonna be huge.
Could
Yeah,
be, could
yeah.
be. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even care. I'm already thinking about the space on the wall. That box is gonna look awesome. What's the side picture gonna look like for Mando and Baby Yoda?
I don't know.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Ginormous diamond box.
Yes, right. That has that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what Mando are we getting?
No, and then
What Mando are we getting? Are we going to get a fully chromed out Mando? Are we going to get first Mando? Are we going to get wire damaged Mando?
I don't know.
Here's,
We'll have to wait and see.
do you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's keep walking.
Yep.
Then,
Then we're gonna have a 7-inch Boba Fett.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
I
where
know
I'm
where
going
we're
with.
going. We can
Yeah.
just turn around. I already know where this hallway leads. Let's go walk. Let's
Imagine if
walk
that's
back.
their presentation.
Let's
Look,
walk
yes,
back
we're
through the front door.
we're doing Mandalorian, but all we're gonna do is just strictly all the Mandos. So it's not going to be anybody else. It's going to be everybody who you saw in the cave, who you saw. And I'm like, yes.
All right. Mervine says, "What license would shock you if it's revealed at the show?" Besides Revoltech Street Fighter. Well, that probably wouldn't be revealed at the show because it's an import thing. Um, Uh, I don't know, man. Let me address JLA reject. Possibly. If he's asking if I'm gonna make Doom bots, possibly. I just want to have enough in case down the road I decide that's what I want to do. But what license would shock you, Ernie? Did like some companies like, oh, we got this and we're gonna make this now?
I talked about it last week. Mask.
Mask
It
by
was funny.
Hasbro or mask by
Yes.
Jazzwares or mask
No,
by
by
Mattel
Hasbro.
or
By Hasbro, that they have revealed that, hey, yes, not only are you getting Joe and Ghostbusters, but Mask is back also. It was really funny because I saw about four different posts that brought that up. And I'm like, oh, I totally said that.
so would you like fall over, hat falling off, shoes flying in the air, like ah?
If it's 6 inch, yes. If it's 3 3/4, I'll just throw a hand up.
I think the only way for that to work would be 3 3/4 though, or smaller.
Oh,
You know
no,
this.
no,
Yes, they you couldn't have mask with the vehicles and
no,
have
not
it
yet.
be it
Not
couldn't
yet. I get
it
that. But do
couldn't
you,
it
oh.
couldn't work. You know this.
Okay, you walked around with stormtroopers and Wolverine in your
Search
pocket.
search your feelings. You know
No,
it to be true.
I walked around with about three different mask figures in my pocket because of their helmets. I'm telling you,
Right.
that was the coolest thing ever.
But that's not the gimmick of the whole thing. The whole
Oh,
gimmick is, hey, I'm a guy. I hop in my vehicle and it transforms into another vehicle. No one's gonna like. A lot of people are gonna be like, "Cool, it's just the guy. I want the
look at
vehicle too."
let go of my hand because you're walking me down the wrong forest. I want to go back to the other forest where I was in,
Well,
the happy
you
one.
always just stand in the Boba Fett area.
I don't care.
Come over
That's my
here.
happy
Come
place.
over here to reality for a little bit.
I don't like it over there at all.
I know.
No.
Yeah, no. The only way they could make that work is 3 3/4. I'm sorry. That in my mind, that's the only way it could possibly work.
Then I'm secretly gonna buy it.
You won't secretly buy it. Be like, oh, I got this and that. Ah, yeah.
I got
JLA Reject says he agrees. He hates it, but he agrees that I am right.
I got Venom. I got Matt Tracker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're all 3 3/4 inch. And you know what? That's the only way that it's going to work to get those vehicles.
Oh, Mervine just threw it out there. That was the one that I forgot. That was thrown back in the mix that couple years ago at the Comic Con with what they were bringing back. So Mervine said he would like Dino Riders. That's cool. I remember that. But he's also said Visionaries. That was the one that I forgot. That was back in the mix a couple years ago. Visionaries, Mask, Micromen, Transformers, and Visionaries. That was.
I want to see Battle Beasts come back.
I want to see Chasing the Wheel Warriors.
No. I want to see
Yes.
Battle Beasts. Though, remember, you had to like rub
Yeah.
their chests and find out if they were, wood element or water or
I never rubbed
fire.
them. I just held them with my thumb. Made it heat up.
my
And for
thumb,
some reason, I always had all the wood ones.
my thumb was not that hot. I had to rub it. So
It always is. And then I always had all the wood ones. Like
I,
legit for reals. I never had a different one. I was like, are you serious?
I think Battle Beasts would be cool. I would get excited about that. Like especially if they're like highly articulated. I'd be like, all right, count me in. But I think like a lot of people say that like we're moving into more of like the 90s area. A lot of like the 80s stuff is kind of like falling off. So I wouldn't be
Uh,
surprised to see more 90s properties come up, like an animated X-Men line, something like that.
oh God. Are you always gonna live in your X-Men world?
Yes, yes. The answer is yes.
If you visit our neighborhood, okay, there's my Boba Fett cul-de-sac, which is right around the corner from Cheney's X-Men cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
right around the corner from Johnny Sergeant Banana's turtle cul-de-sac.
yes, yes.
Those turtles. And basically Dario is our gatekeeper.
Yeah, he
Security.
he loves your
Yeah.
doll.
Yeah, so he's a security, walks around. visits each cul-de-sac.
Yeah, JLA Reject. Ernie, do you have the mask figure that came out with the anniversary G.I. Joe line?
Yes, I do. The Matt Tracker. You want a picture of it?
And Rectangular said, I am right.
It's right here on the wall. Yeah, but you remember rectangular ain't always right. So that's this one. All you guys are wrong. It's gonna be 6-inch mask, and I'm gonna say, ha!
If it's 6-inch mask, it'll fail. It won't get past the first wave.
I'm still gonna have that first wave.
But why? Like, if when you could have multiple waves and all the vehicles you want down the road, when people will support the line, if you do 6 inches, it's like, okay, here's the characters and pictures of the vehicles. Have
And
fun.
I'm all, yes.
Yeah, and he's all right, I'm gonna have fun with this first wave.
No, oh, you guys are right. It's probably gonna be 3 3/4. But then, oh, you know what's gonna suck though? I'm gonna get so mad if they change the vehicles.
Oh, if they like modernize them and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, this isn't like, what is this?
Mervine says that Hasbro has to start dipping into the Beast Wars. I agree.
No, no, they don't.
I agree. It's about that time.
No, it's not. It's not. I hate Beast Wars.
Why? It wasn't. It was
No,
good.
it wasn't. It wasn't when I grew up. So I don't. I was like, what is this?
Now you were like off making a family by the time Beast Wars
Right.
came out.
Yeah. I'm like, no. Optimus Prime is not a gorilla. Calm down.
But did you see when he like fused with the original Optimus and became this like weird like kind of like truck gorilla thing? That was
Right.
awesome.
And then you had Megatron as a purple Tyrannosaurus Rex
That was awesome.
and Rat Trap.
That was awesome.
And I'm not down with Beast Wars. I'm not. I get it. And if you look at some of those masterpieces that are coming out now, like I get it, but they still haven't sold that well.
Actually,
know.
they've been selling pretty well.
Yes, I know that there's a huge fan base of Beast Wars fans. There is. So
And Ernie's like, I hate every single one of you.
no, I don't.
He laughs
Good.
because it's true.
You share your love for Transformers, but that's not my Transformers. Just like people love Bayformers. God, do people love Bayformers? And I'm like, no, that's not a Transformer. That is a very articulated car. That's all that is.
You and Andre are gonna have to fight then.
See, but that's what he knows. I don't know Beast Wars.
He's gonna say a lot of words we can't say on this show.
Yes, absolutely. Rectangular says, show us on the doll where Beast Wars hurt you.
Yeah, please.
Here, and here, everywhere. Because that's not my Optimus. That's not his hand. That's not his face.
But so did you even see the episode where they like went into the ship when they were all like asleep?
No, because I thought it was a bootleg DVD from the swap meet.
But you buy bootleg DVDs from the swap meet. You can't say that. You buy knockoff figures from China on eBay. Like, get out of here.
Those figures are beautiful. Leave them alone. They're just special.
Beast Wars is actually a licensed thing. You know that it was in Japan first.
Yes.
And it actually had a second season where Optimus was not a ape and turned into like a lion, right?
Leo King, right?
Leo Convoy, yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually had to have somewhere around here a figure of that still. That thing's awesome.
I got a 30th anniversary of Optimus Primal sitting somewhere. So yeah.
You just hate it. I understand.
I had some, but it was only because I bought them all on sale. But I couldn't even put myself to display them.
So would you say Beast Wars is your equivalent of Morph?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I understand. Yeah.
I still get it. I still have respect for the fans. And I'll be that guy. Oh, cool tattoo. What is that? And they're like, it's a Beast Wars. What are they called? They're not even called Autobot Decepticon. Yes, Maximal, right?
Yeah, Maximal and Predacon.
Yes. See, even I wouldn't know that. I'm like, oh, sorry, bro. Strictly Decepticon right here.
Yeah.
Okay, and see, what was Soundwave even a part of that? They weren't, right? So that was our first problem.
Yeah, I don't know if Soundwave wasn't in
I
it.
think
I
there was
don't
still a
think.
Starscream, if
Yeah,
I
he
remember
was a
right. Right.
ghost. He was a ghost.
So see that no Soundwave. How could I have gotten into that? I don't know. I get it though. There's masterpieces coming out. Mervine says he has his on pre-order. I do. It was a huge time for that era of Transformers fans. It's just
Well, it
that's
brought
not
it
me.
back.
Yeah,
Is
I
what
did.
it brought it back in America because Transformers was dead over here. If it wasn't for Beast Wars, like you wouldn't have what we have now. You
It
have
was
to
still
appreciate it.
being played in my house on my VHS Funhouse tapes. So
All right.
along with the
Well,
turtles.
if if anyone has any more questions, go ahead and throw them down. We're gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up here. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. I will go through my normal spiel, if you will. First, let's go ahead and address the Toymigo Thumb hashtag. If you want your toy photograph or toy photography to be featured as a thumbnail for the show, make sure to use the Toymigo Thumb hashtag, and we'll make sure to credit you and whatnot. And next Saturday will be the February 29th. We'll be at Frankensons at noon. So if you can meet up, meet up. We'll walk around, hang out, have a good old time, and maybe get a bite to eat afterwards, and just hang out. Yeah. All right.
Definitely. That is the 29th February, Frankincense.
29th February, the leap day.
Yes.
Don't sound like you're crying when you say yes.
Tell all your significant others, when you buy something, it really doesn't count that that day's fake.
Yeah,
So you,
it's not a calendar day,
right.
so yeah, it works. All right,
That purchase is null and void.
mm-hmm. Be sure to check out the Raw Live and Unedited Podcasting Network with such amazing shows as.
The Starlight Digest.
There we go. Be sure to check out Rectangular's YouTube video with the latest and greatest Marvel Legends news. I'm assuming he's going to be pretty busy this weekend, as all of us will. Check out D Amazing's YouTube channel with the latest import and Mezco action figure reviews. Also, check out the Foosh with Robo because he's simply amazing. Be sure to check out cjsem.com for all of your action figure cloth clothing needs.
Who just killed it with his Doom kit.
Oh!
Man, that's
Also,
nice.
if you need an import guy for your import fix, be sure to hit up Supreme Collector. If you're in the UK area and you need a import or a toy guy to get you on that toy fix, be sure to hit up Toy Trash. We had him on the show last week. Be sure to check out Unparalleled Universe on YouTube and Instagram. And last but not least, if you're in the local area, be sure to check out Line Breakers. Are we going to live blog at Frankensons? No, we'll probably just hang out, take some pictures, maybe a couple videos. I don't know. It depends.
I'll do a video.
Okay, Ernie will do a video.
Yes.
Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, and toymigos.com. And with that being said, I am Cheney180. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. Chatting it up about toys. And next week, we're going to have a lot to talk about. Yeah?
Absolutely. Remember to tell a friend, hit that subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Remember
Hit
to
that
hit that
thumbs
like.
up.
Yes, hit that like button. Tell your friends. Check out all our pages and make sure that you're joined in, connected, Toy Migos, everything. And we hope to see you at Frank and Sons on the 29th.
On the February 29th, yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, I am Cheney 180.
And I'm the Fallen Fett.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.